Hello, YouTube. I thought I'd give you a little energy. Everyone needs a little energy, you know? Today has been such a long day. Oh, I dropped my glasses. Here they go. I think these are them. Yes. I wore these today. It was so sunny. And I didn't have my replacement pair. So I was like this all day and night. I used to do that a lot. I haven't done that in a while. Thinking about how crazy, amazing is that picture I put in the thumbnail. LJ's gonna hate it. But that's the way. I mean, my son took that picture. He took two. Oh, and that was last night. The craziest part is that I'm losing weight. And I'm like, got massive energy. That's the crazy part. I'm happy. Life is good. Something interesting happened today because we're moving to Red Hook, and I'm thinking we're going to be there for 6 months. That's my plan. 3 to 6 months. Just 3 to 6 months. That's the plan. And I'm even starting a new YouTube channel. And the YouTube channel is going to be Brooklyn Homesteaders. The Brooklyn Homesteaders. It's going to be an interesting, really cool channel. I already have like 3-4 episodes locked in for opening, and then I'll just slowly go back 5 years and show the nomadic lifestyle that we've been living. And then I'm thinking about the new podcast that I'm doing and how I'm interviewing a very good friend of mine who happens to be a medical doctor. And he's already agreed to the interview where we're going to get a perspective on the Roe versus Wade from an actual doctor. And we're going to ask the real questions, We're going to talk. And check this out. The podcast is taking place in the little trailer that I'm using as a pop-up dispensary. So my pop-up dispensary is also going to be where I'm doing the podcast. In the 1963 pop-up Winnebago dispensary, there will also be a podcast. Because it's like, I want to win at the YouTube thing. I want to win at the YouTube thing. I want to do the necessary work to win at the YouTube thing. So the Brooklyn Homesteader channel will be up and running very, very soon. And then the dispensary podcast is going to be popping as well. And I'm going to use this channel. I might put a lot of stuff on private only because I need to clear way for this new kind of thing with the podcast. And I'm going interview style. Like, I want to get to know you. I want to get to know about you. I want to get to know about your latest book. I want to get to know about your latest class you're teaching if you're a teacher. You know, if you're a bus driver, I want to get to know what's it like. I have a Facebook friend that I'm reaching out to who happens to be a black gay man, flamboyant bus driver. I want to interview him. And I told him we got to talk the details and figure that out, but I have reached out. And I want to interview Patricia Peak. I want to interview her. I want to interview Pat Porter. I want to interview her. You know, these are people that I know. These are friends. This is family. I want to interview you know, a few people. I want to like interview some teachers. You know, that have been teaching like the high school or the junior high school, the Catholic school teacher. I want to take a moment and I want to talk with her. I want to talk to like the plumber. I want to talk to, I have a friend who's an astrophysicist, who's also a rock and roller. I want to talk to him. And interesting with this guy, he's actually lent me a device, and he said, I think he said, if I go a few months and don't use it, he said give it back to him. He's like, but if you do use it, he'll sell it to me because it was part of his garage sale, and I think the tag said like $45. And I looked on YouTube, and it's a pretty cool device. You hook up a mic and a computer, real simple. And it's good for, I think, 2 microphones and a mixer. So I would like to utilize that for a podcast style. And another thing that I want to do with the channel is I want to actually just like, I want to talk to the people. Like, I went to a party recently, 2 days ago. And, you know, at the party, this guy was talking about the problems he's having with his wife. And I was like, what? I was like, what's going on, huh? Say what now? And it got to the point where he just wouldn't like stop talking about his wife. I'm like, yo, dude, respectfully, you need to get a divorce. I was like, really? I was like, yeah, man, you need to get a divorce. Your child is 20 years old with this woman who does not want to move to the East Coast. She wants to stay in Texas. She's a Houston girl. She's not coming up to New York. She's not with it. And you're saying that it's the money, it's the money, it's the money, so you're going to leave her. And he's like, yeah, I should. I said, dude, dump her. She don't want to follow the man. You're the man, correct? What's the problem? What's the issue? She should be following her husband. And then 15 minutes later, he brings it back up. And I said, dude, you talking about this woman again? I said, bro, I asked the question. This, I think, when I found out that it was a child that was, I said, you have children together? He says, yeah. And then he says, yeah, the child is 20 years old, or 21, 22, something like that. And I'm like, yo, dude, your wife don't want to be with you no more, bro. If there's nothing holding her there, and you're here making more money, why can't she come here for a year or two? She don't want you no more, dude. She's over you. Is she gonna be dating other men? And he's like, I don't know. I told her to do whatever she want to do. And I was like, well, what do you want to do? Are you dating other women? He was like, yeah, you know. And I was like, are you having sex with other women? He was like, yeah. And I was like, wait. Are you having relationships with other women? He was like, nah, not really like that. You know, I'm trying to get it. I was like, listen, if you deal with a woman who is interested in you in your current situation, dude, that's not the right woman for you, man. Who the hell wants a woman who's interested in a man who's still married? You're still married, man. Your energy, all you're gonna attract is the wrong people. What are you doing? And I told him respectfully, but let's talk about this real quick, like, so I would like to do little podcasts like that, but like 15-minute podcasts with like people, like, I don't know if necessarily people in the street, but like people in the street. Because we were outside when this happened. We were like, it was like a patio. We were at the top of like the 3rd floor or the 4th floor of a building. There was one other story there, but that might be considered roof. We were down patio, people's terrace. And that's when this exchange happened. This guy's like, dude, you had a party. Why are you talking about your wife, who you need to go get a divorce from? And then we were at the dispensary, and while at the dispensary, this woman is bringing up conversation about, I said to her, something about your husband or your wife, and she says, no, husband, not wife. And I said, okay. And no, she goes, boyfriend. And I says, not husband yet. And she was just like, he better ask. It's been 4 years and he hasn't, said anything towards marriage. And I was just like, well, did you require him to say something about marriage? And she was like, what do you mean? I just don't want to have to ask for, I would feel horrible if I had to step for her. I said, listen, a closed mouth don't get fed. And if you're not requiring it, why in the world would he initiate it? This is 2022. Men are not initiating marriage like that. You don't ask the man for marriage now. You just have to require it for marriage. And she was just like, oh my God. But it's true, you can't go through life thinking that a man is going to figure it out. He's not going to figure it out. Because a man is thinking, if I marry this woman, she's going to get fatter. And she's fat already. You got fat by being with this man for X amount of years. And now you think the man is not thinking, oh my God, if I marry her, just imagine what she's going to look like. Women are not thinking that. They're thinking, I got kind of fat for you. No, you didn't. You got fat because everybody gets fat. Salute. Let me see. Steve and Ricardo. Salute. Thumbs up. Hola, hola, eh. So, my thing is, I want to do something else than what I've been doing with the channel. I truly have not stepped up the way I should. And I think that my podcasting skills is a lot better than me talking about how this reality is possibly as fluid as the sea. I don't know how far that's going to get me, because I'm not going to throw in the whole, queen and, back to Africa crap lingo with it. I'm not running games. So, I can't talk that nature boy talk, because I'm just not, my heart wouldn't be in it. my passion wouldn't be in it. My passion will definitely is what I do on a daily basis when I'm speaking with clients and things like that. We might, just set up a table, because, my storage, I have still like some restaurant equipment and bar equipment from that past life. And I have like three high top tables and maybe 8 high chairs. And I was thinking like I could put the 2 chairs, the table, and then a little sign that'll say the 5-minute podcast. As people walk by, you can come, and then maybe like a topic. The topic could be Roe versus Wade. The topic could be, anything from politics to, is it okay to buy men underwear? Is it okay to buy men a pair of shoes? Is it okay to, whatever? And people could come up with topics in the comment sections, and it'll be something like that. But I think that's where I need to be moving, in that direction. I feel that. What I'm doing now with the family and the kids is cool, but it's not monetizable. It's not monetizable, you know? Check me out on Instagram. My Instagram is Gateway Pizza Flower. One word. Gateway Pizza Flower. Follow me. Because what I'm trying to do is, grow this business. Because, I'm not accepting cash. So I'm just giving away a lot of gummies and giving away a lot of chocolates and cookies just to push the brand, Anybody could sell flour. Anybody could do that. But can you push a brand? Are you trusted? Or are you just buying everybody else's shit and selling it? Did you create anything here? Is there, because I'm letting people know this is from New York. Everything from, I know where the mother plant is. I'm right next to the mother plant. Okay? We're making this resin here, and this resin is just being used for our coconut oils that we're using on our baked items. Everything from our pizzas, our cannabis pizza, to our cannabis breads and rolls, our cannabis zeppelis, all these different things we're using, all made here in New York. The gummies made here in New York, packaged in New York. The cookies, because we have a cookie, it's called, my girl loves to party all the time, chocolate chip cookie. It's been researched and developed for 10 years. So I'm pushing a brand more than trying to push flour out of there, because there's no way you can keep up. I mean, you could. I mean, depending on, what you got going on, you can make it happen. But for me, it's very difficult to produce more than 3 pounds in a 90-day cycle. That's why I'm encouraging other New Yorkers, little small grows. I'll be the guy you go to. I'll be the guy. Some notification just popped up. Slow charging. For faster charging, use a supported charger. Make sure the cable isn't damaged. Thank you for that. Okay. Thank you. This is a charger that LJ got from, and this is supposed to be like fast charging. So, it hates when you throw that CVS charger in there. I'm pushing a brand. This is the brand that I came up with many, many moons ago. Many, many moons ago, I had the logo and the brand. I still have that. This chocolate chip cookie has been tried and tested and true. It's like an amazing cookie. And I have already, I used to have like 4 barbers selling my cookies. Now I just got, acquainted back with one of them, Ray. And he was like, did I just find out that you had a dispensary? Do you have your cookies are back? And I was like, yeah. He's like, and you don't call me? I was like, oh my God, I'm sorry. Just like you can't do everything. But I will get back in touch with the barbers that have had my cookies for years until I shut the cookie business down. During the COVID situation and all that kind of stuff. But now my cookies are back, and I'm gonna start letting more people know about the chocolate chip cookie because it's an amazing cookie. It looks like no other cookie you're gonna see. We spent a lot of time. That's why our cookies are all refrigerated. So even in our dispensary, we have a small refrigerator where we keep all the cookies. And it comes in a really beautiful box and all that kind of stuff. And I just been like, honestly, I've sold a few, but like donations, but no cash. I didn't take any. I'm not taking anyone's cash. Because I'm trying to just develop a huge database. I'm trying to, like I tell people, that know me and care about me, that I'm starting this business because I want to sell it. I've been doing this for a long time, and I want to create the proper database. I have a signature cookie where the ingredients is proprietary to me, my company, and my LLC. And there's only 3 people that know the recipe to this cookie. And I even told the chef, the pastry chef, I was like, listen, this right here, you got to sign this paperwork saying that you will never ever use this ingredients even on your own cookies. Even on your own cookies at home, you cannot use this particular flour that's being used to make the cookies. That's how serious I am about this cookie. This is an amazing cookie. And I know that the cookies and the chocolate, then we make an amazing chocolate, and we use cocoa powder. We don't take chocolate and melt it and then put it in molds. No. We don't do that. We make the chocolate, actual real chocolate, the best dark chocolate you're ever going to have, because I'm a dark chocolate freak. So we know about making dark chocolate the proper way. Instead of me spending $16 on a bar of chocolate, I can always spend, like $24 on the top cocoa powder. And I can also use the top honey. I can also use the best of the coconut oil. And now, while the coconut oil is infused, I can still enjoy and savor an amazing dark chocolate. And it's like, this is a real brand, This is a dark chocolate, signature dark chocolate, and signature chocolate chip cookie. And then, of course, we want to do the pizza, where you're going to get 12-inch pie. At first it was 14-inch, but it's going to be a 12-inch. No, 12 to 14 inch. I'm on the fence still. I got to see about the boxing. Getting the 14-inch box is not the same as getting the 12-inch box, and I got to figure it out. So, the 14-inch box is $50 for the box, and the 12-inch is something like 14, 18. It's all about, you got to figure out what's the right cost. You got to figure it out. So you're going to be able to get a pizza pie for a really, really great donation, But we're not accepting any cash because I'm trying to sell this business in 3 years. I can't sell a business in 3 years if people are walking by, handing me a couple of dollars, and what? So what does that mean? No, I need some info. I need the same info that everybody else is getting. Why can't I get it? Why can't I have you and know what you like and provide that for you? Why can't I create a company that's going to trade on the stock market in 15 years? Why can't I start that company, which I've started for 10 years? Like I tell LJ, anybody can sell this shit. They're selling it on every corner. Everyone can do this. But can you create a brand? Can you create a product that has been tested, researched and developed and tested for X amount of years with tons of people that are willing to say, yeah, I've had that, and that is absolutely like this, that, and the other. This is what's ever happened to me. This is how I've experienced that. Testimonies. You know what I'm smoking right now? I'm smoking the trim. The trim. Yeah. Where is it? I don't know where it's at. I'm smoking the trim, man. It's so good. You let that trim dry. You can pop it in the oven for 10 minutes. Because I keep the trim in the freezer. So take a little bit of trim out, just sprinkle it on a cookie sheet, pop it in the oven, 10 minutes, 225, 250, maybe 275, depending on what the temperature's like outside. And then you just take that and throw it in a Ziploc bag. And let me tell you, woo! You'll be up at 3 o'clock in the morning doing YouTube videos. That's a fact. I'll definitely buy from you, bro. Thank you, Ricardo. What, Big L? That was from Fire Fist. Say what now? Fire Fist says, that's what's up. All right. So your question got answered, I see. Flex Jr., Big Elvis, beautiful family. Love the videos. Thank you so much. You got to upload every day, Elvis. You are a great content creator. Thank you, Ricardo. Thank you. I'm gonna get back. I'm gonna get not back, but I'm gonna get to it, man. I'm gonna do it. You know why? Because I have what it takes. Everyone thinks they're a contender. Everyone thinks they can be a contender. What you gonna do? You're gonna do it or you're not gonna do it? So we're moving to Red Hook. I don't know what happened to the other part of this. Maybe I inhaled it. But that's enough. That thing was like this big. Pause. But it's like the trim. You would think, oh man, the trim, that's nothing. Yo, trim is what creates resin, man. You take the trim and you put it in this device and it presses all the way down on it. And when the device comes up, it's just liquid gold, man. Woo-hoo-hoo. I mean, you could do it with your own actual bud too, but there's just so much gold in trim. And it's like, you just let it dry. Because sometimes, you try to smoke that trim, it's so sticky. And you're like, ooh, very light. I need a torch to light this sticky weed. Thank you for stopping by my small channel on YouTube when I'm just at 3 o'clock in the morning. I had the longest day. Been up since 8 o'clock in the morning, and it's like 3 in the morning. I have not slept. But I've been having massive energy from that burger and salad. That burger and salad is the truth. I've never experienced so much energy. Phew, I put it down on LJ the other day. We was in the pool, luxuriating in the pool, and we was upstairs with the kids. And I said, "Kids, why don't you guys go to Skyzone?" And me and your mom gonna hang out for a minute. Yeah, I don't want to go to Skyzone today. Every day you want to go to Skyzone, but today you don't want to go to Skyzone. After me and your mother's in the pool for 2 hours, just swishing and swashing, hanging out in the pool. I mean, these little kids are haters sometimes. I'm like, yo, please go to Skyzone. Get your bouncy game up. And my son told his mother, I ain't going. So she was real cool and calm. And I said, hey, what did you just tell your mother? And he was like, nothing. And I was like, I sound like I heard you say something. I said, come here, let me talk to you. I said, yo, you know, your mother and I we want to make love, man. You got to bounce. Get out of here. And he was like, huffing and puffing, and then the girl Madison, she's all huffing and puffing. I said, listen, y'all gotta get out the house. Take your butts to the trampoline park now. And Madison is like, what did you tell Cody? What did you tell him? What are you and mommy trying to do? What are you and mommy trying to do? I said, can I make love to my woman, man? Can I make love to my wife? Can y'all get the hell out of here? Take your ass to the bouncy park? Come on. Can I make love to my wife? You trying to ruin my mood? And finally, took them like 15 minutes. They got... And then my son is like, what did he say? Oh, he's like, I'm gonna take a room key with me. And we like, boy, don't play with me, man. Knock on the door. You know, text us call us when you're on your way back. Or whatever. I don't remember what happened. But oh my goodness, I put it on LJ. I mean, she's just like, oh my God, what the hell? Yo, I put it on her, and it's that burger and salad. It's giving me so much energy. So much energy. I'm like, no knee aches. See, that was the problem for the last few months. My knees would start to hurt after, a little while. Not too long, maybe like 2 hours. Now, I've been up all day on my freaking legs, on my knees, no problems. Everything is perfect. I feel great. So, I'm dropping a bunch of weight. I have massive energy. Burger and salad. But I gotta tell you the truth, man. I'm still drinking those ginger ales. And on the way back from Brooklyn, I'm over there setting up in Red Hook. On the way back, I stopped at the McDonald's and got the $1 Coke just to give me the energy to drive the 30 more miles. And that was at midnight. 1 a.m. Cody was such a great helper today. Man, that little boy, he's a good son. I love him so much. Madison tried to help. She had no leggings or jeans on. She had some like short leggings, and something metal hit her legs and scratched her leg. Oh my God. I was like, oh my God, watch out, please. But I washed it really good, and I paper towel dried it and put the band-aids on all the little boo-boos and all that stuff, But I know I'm onto something with this brand. All you gotta do is leave out the carbs, my G. Lower your sugar intake, and you will lose all the weight and be alright. Nice. That's MCWWCM. You're a good family man. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh no, bro. This is from Firefist. Get the diet. Get a diet or coffee if possible. But I feel you. Get the diet or coffee is. But I know. I should have did the Coke. It was so good too. I was like, the power in that damn Coca-Cola is ridiculous. Do you eat the bun with? No, I have no bun. You can look at my shorts. I got tons of shorts on my channel. All that inflammation. Yeah, all the inflammation in my ankles are gone. It's crazy. It says all that inflammation, like the burger and the salad, maybe it appears to be inflammation, but let me tell you, I have not seen my feet swell up, all my ankles swell up in 14, 15 days. And normally it's right around, of course, where the sock is, the edge of the sock, where, the skin is like soft, like where you can see the marks. But like that's been, I'm not saying that the skin is too soft, but the skin, wherever the sock is, it has that line there. It has that little bump that goes like wherever the line is, and you can feel that bump. And then you have to like rub it. LJ shows, she's such a wonderful, amazing woman. She'll just rub my ankles and my knees and all that. Like it's just crazy how she does that. Like every night, she could be real tired, and she'll get that popping. So I love that about her. I ain't gonna lie, I'm spoiled like that. She's like, I'm like, no, baby, it's good. I'm good. She's like, no, I don't want your ankles to be swollen. Let me just, she's a good woman. But then she'll make the fried chicken too, though. You know what I'm saying? The next day. And I'm not trying to like, hit her with a backhanded compliment right there. But I'm just saying, like, you know. When I first started the burger and salad, she would always come with a few French fries just from the kids stuff, because she would make the kids the French fries with whatever about they just love French fries. So then she would come with the French fries. It'd be about 6 or 5, maybe about 5. So after the third time she did that, I said, baby, I love you so much. I'm gonna eat the fries. Maybe you don't just bring the fries. Don't even bring me the fries. And she's like, okay. And she didn't do that, So I'm off the bread and I'm off that rice. Because, I went so hard last summer. I did like 15 months on the intermittent fasting. 15 months straight, 16 months. And lost only like 25, 30 pounds. But I was eating a lot of bread. I was eating a lot of pasta. So yes, I did feel stronger from all that swimming I did. Remember last year I was back and forth, just swimming all over the place, And I felt stronger. You can feel the muscle under the fat of my chest. You can feel the muscle just all brolic and strong, Biceps are feeling strong, shoulders are feeling strong. I was doing thousands of crunches in the pool. And I was doing all these crunches in the pool and all that kind of stuff. And I just was like losing a pound a month. And I did that for I lost only 15, 20 pounds. But I was standing stronger and my knee really it was kind of bothering me. But not as bad. Like now I have no knee pain. And I'm back to the 2X shirt, even though I think this might be a 3X. It's one of my few 3Xs I have. But I'm back down to the 2X shirt, which is really a 3X. They just lie to everybody with the labels, 20 years ago, this shirt would have been a 4X. But, they put 3 on it so you don't feel so bad. You don't go kill yourself. But you appreciate it. Let me go upstairs. I just got a text. And the text was like, is everything okay? Let me go. Look, this is the code from today. I know it's real flat too in the bottom, and the straw is like paper, so it's real soft, and it feels wrong on your lips, but then you still go, ew, that was gross. Ah, nasty. Look, she's so sweet, she brought everything upstairs. Ah, only have 11% power. It kept telling me it wasn't charging properly, but I need to get a new high-speed charger. You are appreciated, and I love you. Come on, forget about it. So wish me luck, everyone, on the new channel, and the way, the way the channel's gonna move, which is the Brooklyn Homesteaders, and what else? And the podcast. Love you. That's a fact.